What the hell?
He forgot himself.
Danny, what happened, man? You fell asleep on the toilet?
No, you said 11 o'clock, and it's 11 o'clock.
We start at 11 o'clock.
Look, bro, I can stay on, I could go off. So what you want me to do?
I mean, you can go if you want. I'm just saying.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, guys. So, we got the Richard Donner thing happening tonight. Originally, my original topic was going to be the Black Widow thing, but that didn't happen. Yeah, well, dude, let's be honest. There's like not a whole lot to talk about right now. So I was like, let's go ahead and do like, is Black Widow gonna flop? You know, I mean, if anything, it was clickbaity. You know.
Well, let me answer that question for you. Absolutely, motherfucking not. All right.
You don't think it's gonna flop even with COVID?
Bro, I went and bought my tickets for first night, and this is the first time that I went to the theaters, and it was like the first IMAX movie at 7 was sold out. Right, the only seats were up in the front where you got to fucking look up at the screen, and at 10 o'clock was almost sold out when I bought my ticket. So.
Yeah, same here. When I went and looked at them today, because I'm trying to decide when I'm going to take my daughter to go see it, and when I looked at Friday night showings, only the upper row was available. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or if I'm going to wait till Saturday.
Anzo, he got late tickets for Thursday night. I managed. I'm lucky. I don't know why. Maybe people in Florida still scared, but I got tickets at Regal to the 7:30 showing. But they got a showing every hour that Thursday, starting at like 4. It's like 4, 4:30, 5. So every 30 minutes they got a showing over there. So I grabbed the 7:30 show, and there was nobody there. So I was like, So I'm gonna address the elephant in the room because I see people comment on it. I don't know what's going on with Danny. I don't. I'm just gonna like I don't know. Maybe he's just having a bad day. I mean, I'm having a bad day too. He wasn't in the backstage because normally we go in the backstage and we prep. He wasn't in the backstage. He texted me at 10:30. He's like, when we going on? I said 11. And so the first time I seen Danny was when we went live. And then I said, what? No, I'm just joking. Like, did you fall asleep? And then he said what he said. And I said, well, I'm not going to keep you here. So I don't know what's going on with Danny. I'll reach out to him after the show. But what you saw was all of us here experienced at the same time. So, I mean, I don't know. So he might have had a bad day, busy day, whatnot. But, but we've always – Anzo was the first one on. I got home and Anzo was already in the backstage. But we always come in early before the show. So I don't know. But I'll reach out to him as soon as we get that done with the show or whatnot. But so I don't even – what was the budget for Black Widow? Anyway, let me check and see what the budget for Black Widow is.
I don't know.
How much did
I got a feeling it's going to be close to 100. I got a feeling it's
going to make over 100 million.
Well, Fast 9 opening weekend was 70 million.
Was
exactly. And Black Widow is Marvel,
Yeah,
Black Widow's going to beat that.
So, according to this, Black Widow's budget was only 200 million.
Well, that's not too bad. But you got to remember something too. It's also coming out on streaming at the same time.
Yeah, it's going to be coming out on Disney Plus also. I wonder if they're going to release those numbers and add it into the box office, or we're just going to get the box office.
No, they're going to add those numbers, and they have to.
Yeah, I think they would have to, right?
Yeah, when it comes to overall, because you're paying them extra $30 for the movie, right?
Yeah, I see. Monster Parade. I see people saying it's gonna make like 90 million. It might make 100 million. I hope it does. I hope it. It's got the MCU name. G Majors coming in with a $2 super chat. Got Saturday tickets at noon. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm like, we'll see. I work the weekend, so I always try to get opening night tickets, man. Because look, if you're a YouTuber, that's what you're gonna be talking about. If you're a YouTuber, you're gonna be talking about it. So you gotta see an opening night so you can talk about it. Then you can talk about it again the next day. Then you can talk about the box office, the opening weekend. It's just it's constant stuff to talk about. Devin coming in with a $5 super chat. I don't think it's a flop. It's the MCU, and that gets people in the seats. Yeah, true that. What didn't a Rotten Tomato score go down a little bit?
I didn't even see what the Rotten Tomato scores were.
It was 85%.
It was
when I checked.
It was in the 80s when it first the embargo lifted.
Anzo, I think we talked about this last night. You saw Fast and the Furious, right?
Yeah.
Chris, did you see Fast and the Furious?
I won't watch it until it comes on streaming.
Dude, if you want to go and watch something just to laugh, that's the movie to laugh, man. The best thing to come out of that movie was the memes, man. Those memes are fire. Like everybody is posting the Fast and the Furious memes, man. Like this, those movies were already unbelievable once they hit Fast 5. But like at this point, you're just like, come on, man. And I'll tell you one thing, this movie really missed The Rock. Like The Rock, like you could tell they needed The Rock. Like this, John Cena wasn't bad, but man, they needed The Rock in this movie bad.
I know you say that, but I didn't think so.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You don't think it felt like it was something missing now that it doesn't have Paul Walker or The Rock?
Nah. I missed the end credit scene though.
There was an end credit scene?
Supposedly with Jason Statham.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Playing a good guy or a bad guy? No one stays bad in these movies.
He's probably still a good guy, but I don't know what it was. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah,
I just started rewatching from 1.
Dude,
so I've watched one. I watched 1 yesterday, 2 today.
Tokyo Drift and 5 are my favorite.
Tokyo Drift?
Yeah, Tokyo Drift, because it's the only one that has racing in it. Like it's all about racing, the whole movie.
Well, two had a lot of racing in it too.
Yeah, but then 2 still have like the whole like drug guy or rich guy or something they had to like do. It's never just racing. Like Tokyo Drift was straight up racing. Like he went against the Yakuza, man. Like that was awesome. What's up?
Tokyo Drift was the worst one.
I can see where a lot of people see that, but if you just want to watch fast cars and hot looking people,
yeah.
Woo! Somebody's watching the NBA playoffs.
No, man, hockey.
Hockey? You watch hockey?
Yeah, it's hockey, man.
The Canadians are in the fucking suit. The
Canadians against the Lightning.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And they're down 3-0, so they just scored and won the game.
I was watching a little bit at work, and it was tied 1-1 when I was at work. Tampa Bay just scored that one goal. I haven't followed hockey in years, so I can't even pretend like I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Honestly, neither have I. But because of the Canadians, I've been watching this whole playoffs, and yeah, we just
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, Tampa Bay Lightning. I mean, I don't know if they're good or not. I always criticize anything Tampa Bay.
They are fucking good. They are good, bro. Yeah, they are good. I don't watch hockey, but I can tell they are good. They are fucking like this is the first game they scored less than 3 points in the finals.
Damn.
Like it was 6-3 the other game. It was 4-1. It was 3-1. Yeah, man, they're good. They even beat a team fucking 8-0.
Is it the playoffs or is it still the Stanley Cup or is it
the championship?
Championship.
How many games are they in?
It's 3-1. Canadians won their first game.
They just won their first one, so it keeps going.
Yeah,
Tampa Bay just needs to win one more to win the Stanley Cup.
Yep.
And we're fighting. Come on, Canadians.
Tampa Bay Lightnings are like, man, we can't make Tom Brady the only champions. Well, the Lightning won
Well,
last
they were
year,
first
too.
technically. Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
won
first.
last year.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Rays. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, they were first. Then the Bucks won. The Rays had went earlier, I think, in the year to the World Series, but I don't think they won. So yeah, last year's was like Tampa's year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got 73 people watching, 26
What's up,
likes.
guys?
Let's
Sorry
get
about
that
that.
up
You
to
know,
30 likes.
proud
Hey, man,
Canadian over here right now.
Yeah,
So.
man, you got to support it, man. Like when Buffalo won the playoff game, I was like, oh,
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah. We won't win again for another 25 years.
And Canadians were like the 8th seed, you know. So.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I don't know, Robert. A lot of people got Buffalo going to the Super Bowl this year.
Those are all bandwagon riders. I swear to God,
Buffalo.
I have never seen so many people wearing Buffalo merchandise now. Like I'm like, where were you guys for the past 25 years? Nobody wore Buffalo hats and stuff, right? It's sort of like my brother with the New York Giants, right? Like he always wore Giant stuff. He always wore Cubs stuff. And then as soon as the Giants win the Super Bowl and the Cubs win the World Series, you see all these people just riding that bandwagon. I'm like, man, ain't none of y'all fans, man. Get it. Now, see, I owned all the merch. I never wore it because I didn't want to jinx my team. So I'm one of those that, like, I remember during the first playoff game, I went home early to watch that playoff game. I had my merch on. We started losing. I took that merch off, put it away, and then we ended up winning. So yeah, I don't mess. No, I'm very superstitious.
Superstitious is crazy,
Hell yeah.
man.
Hell yeah, man. I need to get some of that New England toilet paper though.
when I was the Spurs went to the championship round, I wouldn't wear their hat and shit because you know what I mean. I mean, I would wear their hat all the time. I would wear a Spurs jersey and my Spurs hat, and every time they won, I kept wearing it, and every time they lost, I would take it off. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm very superstitious when it comes to that. So, do you guys want to talk about the Richard Donner thing? I mean,
yeah, sure.
The man passed away at the good old age of 91. I mean, I think he lived a long, happy life. I mean, he directed arguably the best 2 Superman movies ever.
Facts.
Superman 1, Superman 2. Where's Adam at? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, buddy.
One of my favorite series, Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon? Yep.
Oh, yeah, he directed Lethal Weapon too? All of them? Not
Goonies.
all of them, though. Oh, yeah, Goonies.
So, hot take. I don't like Goonies as much as everybody else likes Goonies.
This like is the same fucking dude. I said, yo, Rob, you gotta see fucking Hitman's Wife Bodyguard. No, I don't like Selma Hayek. Like, how the fuck do you not like Selma Hayek?
I don't like Selma Hayek, man.
Really?
Never
Mr. I like me, loads of that Latin women. You don't like Selma.
No, I don't get it.
Do not like her, man.
I don't get it.
But there's another one that kind of looks like her, and I don't like her either. You got Selma Hayek, and then you got the other one. Oh man, I can't remember her name.
Yeah, I know it's on the top of my tongue too. Because I always mix them up. No.
They're about the same age. Selma Hayek.
I keep mixing them up.
Oh man, yeah, fuck, man. Come on, chat. You guys should know this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Selma Hayek and oh my god, it's driving me crazy because I say I always call it her when I say Living Dead, and there's like no, it's Selma Hayek. Shit. Hold on.
I'm lost on you guys.
G Major says another Black Panther Wakanda started film. What? Another Black Panther / Wakanda started filming. Oh, yeah. Wakanda Forever started filming. Yeah. I touched on that last night a little bit on my stream that went horribly, horribly wrong. Probably won't be doing that again.
I did see that. I seen where you were
yeah, dude, that's
on last night, and then all of a sudden it wasn't on there to watch.
Dude, at this point, I just wish Donald Trump launched a nuclear missile right on my like. That's
Wait, what happened? What I missed?
I tried doing a solo stream last night, and man, that thing it sucked, man. It sucked.
Why?
It was just boring, dude. Like I almost pulled out a sock and started talking to a puppet, man. I was like, "Come on, man, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a sock puppet show." Devin coming in with $2 super chat. My favorite Donner film is The Omen. I never actually seen it.
Is it Eva Mendes you're talking?
Eva Mendes. No, I like Eva Mendes. She's got
No.
big
Okay.
eyes.
Mm,
I
yeah.
like her, and I like Catherine Zeta-Jones. I like her too. Was it Selma Hayek and the other one? It wasn't Penelope Cruz, was it? I don't know, man, but I don't know. She just annoys the hell out of me. So I'm like, I can't.
Yeah,
So that's so when you guys are like, you go watch Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, like, nah. I already saw Fast 9. I don't need to see another crappy movie.
Nah, it's better.
I do want to watch Tomorrow War though. I plan on watching that.
That is a good movie.
Yeah, I was talking to Sharif last night. Like, man, you gotta see it. Then I got Ons on the phone. Like, man, you gotta see it. And then both of them are like telling me they gotta see it. I'm like, man, I gotta see it.
So I signed up for Prime for the free 30-day trial, and that's how I watched it.
Dude, Prime is good, man. You should keep Prime. Like, out of all the services, Prime is the best to pay for because they got great shows. You better watch Invincible while you got that free trial. They got great shows. They got dude, watch it. Watch the first episode. Watch Invincible. Watch The Boys. They got good movies. And
I already watched The Boys.
The Prime shipping, man. Boom. I love that Prime shipping.
Prime is on point.
Order something today, get it tomorrow.
I think for me it's the second baby.
Go ahead.
I think for me Prime is the second best outside of Netflix.
I agree with that. I use my Prime way more than I do HBO Max, and just between the shipping and the content that they have on there, and they have legit good. Like Netflix has good movies, but like the Prime movies, they look like real theatrical type. Like you would go pay to see that shit in the theaters, man. Like like
that's what Tomorrow War's like.
Yeah, where Netflix sometimes you can tell it's kind of like a low budget movie.
Yeah, and
I'm watching one now.
They have Shudder on there, so if you like horror movies, you can get Shudder, and you can watch all kinds of horror movies and shit.
Well, the thing is, like, when I'm looked at it, because I'm just kind of scoping it out right now, because I got it for Tomorrow War. I'm seeing what else they have. I've already watched The Boys season 1 and season 2, so for me, I'm just if I want to rewatch them, which I did rewatch the first episode just to kind of get a refresher of it. But like the movies, I have most of them already on my Vudu. So for the movie part, I don't need it for.
Yeah, but they got a lot of.
But they do have shows. They do have shows, but I can't. They have the entire seasons on there, but isn't on Netflix and stuff like that. So I would end up keeping it probably for the shows.
G Major coming in with another $2 super chat. Tomorrow War was entertaining. IGN reviews dumb. Look, straight up, any review IGN does is dumb. Have you guys ever IGN gives horrible reviews? Most of the time, you can tell they got paid to do the reviews because they either gave them the product or whatever. Like when their reviews on games are horrible. They'll give a good game bad reviews, but a game Hideo Kojima makes or a Call of Duty game, they give it like the best reviews. No, I'm not a big fan of IGN's reviews, especially when it comes to movies. Like who the fuck goes to a gaming website for reviews on movies? That's like going to Angry Joe for movie reviews. That makes no sense. No sense. We got 69 people watching, 33 likes. Let's get that thing up to 35 likes. 2 more likes. Let me on the mess with Danny.
And ask him well.
I said, bro, you okay? Did you have a bad day? Oh, I mean, it happens. We hit 35 likes. That was easy. Damn.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
So, what y'all been up to, man? Anzo, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Chris, I seen you yesterday.
Nah, man, I went to the Biodome today.
You went to the what?
Biodome.
What the hell is that?
You uneducated fucking nerds. Biodome, they have the animals and shit.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Biodome. Okay, they have 4 different ecosystems in there, right? So they had rainforest, they had fish from St. Lawrence River, they had Arctic penguins and shit up in there, and all kinds of other animals and shit.
So it's like a zoo.
It's not a zoo.
Sounds like
it's not a zoo.
It's
sounds
not
like a zoo.
Sounds like it, but it's not a zoo. It's not a zoo.
So what do you do there?
Look at the animals.
So it's a zoo.
No, because a zoo you'll see zebras, giraffes, and shit like this. This is animals specifically for a certain ecosystem, right? So when you go into the penguins, it has to be cold, right?
That's why
When
the
you went
dome
into-
is there.
Yes, it's biodome. So when you go into the tropical one, the tropical island, that shit was hot as fuck, bro. As soon as you hit in there, I was sweating my ass
That's
off.
Florida. We live it every day
Oh
down
my
here.
God,
That's
I couldn't
today.
believe how hot it was, bro. And the fucking
That
they
was
had
today.
had little monkeys and shit in there. But I never knew penguins were so fucking huge.
Yeah. Penguins
Huh?
are big,
Yeah.
man.
Yo, they're fucking huge, bro.
Yeah.
I thought they're little ass penguins walking around. Yo, those things were huge, man. I was like, damn.
Yeah, man, those fucking things get big, man. Devin coming in with a $5 super chat. On one of the leaked Spider-Man Lego sets with Doctor Strange, it looks like Spider-Man is fighting Scorpion or a Spider Slayer. But you got to remember, though, not everything in those Lego sets are going to be in the movie.
Yes. I know.
They actually even said where it, you know, if you look at it real closely, it has like a little sticker thing on it saying also taken from Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Or inspired by Spider-Man Far From
Inspired,
Home.
yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of those times when those toys come out, they add stuff in there, like the Ninja Turtles. Like when the Ninja Turtles figures came out, there was figures that weren't in the show. It's like they make their stuff now because you got to make it a play set. But
Now
man,
let's get it. No, not get twisted. Some of the toys did.
Yeah.
Like, some of those Lego sets did like fucking right away ruin shit that was in the movie.
Well, I believe that black and gold suit is gonna be in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that, but I just don't.
Oh yeah,
I don't believe
because
like
it was a
everything in
figure.
there is gonna- yeah.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
that regular figure that's like those regular ones that you can get there at the stores. They showed it in the package and everything. So I got a feeling that's in there. Because like some of those sets, it had that sticker, like that sticker on it saying inspired, but like the one where it's the Sanctum, where they're in the Sanctum, that one did not.
Mm.
G Majors, Onzo, grit sucks.
Facts.
I never had a grit.
Neither have I, and they look like they suck. So
It looks like somebody like chewed a bunch of stuff and just regurgitated it. I don't
Yeah,
I don't know if I
no.
want to eat that, man.
I ain't into
That's
no
nasty.
grits.
Yeah, I
Man.
don't know, man.
And just for you guys to know, I'm actually Canadian, right? That grits is like an American thing.
It's like a Southern American thing.
Yeah.
Because when I lived in New York, I never knew what the hell grits were. You ever seen that movie, My Cousin Vinny, when he comes down?
Yeah.
And he's like, what's a grit?
Yeah.
That was me when I moved to Florida. Like, what the hell is a grit? What's a grit? Man, that's a complete, like, that's a Southern thing, man. Like, for real. And
that's why Poe's saying they're amazing. That's why Poe's saying they're amazing.
well,
Yeah.
Poe also ate alligator, so I don't trust him.
Exactly.
I remember when I went to go see Poe, that this dude had like deep fried alligator. Poe's like, you gonna try something? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna try something. I'll try some. You try some. I'm like, you can try some. I'm not trying none. I'm like, I am not putting alligator in my mouth.
Mm-mm.
Like, I might be white, bald with a beard, but I am not redneck. I am not eating no alligator. I'm not, no. There's just
Same
certain
here.
things you do not put in your mouth, man.
Facts. Okay, you ever eat goat?
No, never had goat.
Shit, you never had goat either.
I never had goat, never had lamb chops.
Oh, you never had lamb chops, really?
No, I can't eat a lamb. They're so fucking cute, man.
Oh my god.
I don't. I'm not even a big fan of pork, other than ham.
I don't eat pork anymore.
I don't like pork chops. Bacon's okay. I can have it once in a while.
I can eat bacon.
But I mean, if it's ham, I can have like honey glazed ham or something like that. But mostly, I just stick to chicken or beef, you know. And like fucking Poe was like, Rob, this gator tastes like chicken. I'm like, then I would eat fucking chicken.
Yes.
I would just eat chicken.
Facts.
Oh man, I don't do it. Fucking Adam loves or alligator. That's all you need to know, guys. That's all you need to know.
Adam likes alligator.
He likes alligator.
Nasty.
I remember the first time I moved to this county, I had I don't know if Chris remembers. You remember Steve used to talk to himself overnight?
Oh, yes.
When I first started, I didn't have a ride home, and Steve and his father gave me a ride home. And they had the giant rebel flag on the back of the truck. And we were just driving. I'm like, man, dude, I'm like, what the hell am I doing? And his dad he just looks at me like, you ever ate Gator Boy? I'm like, oh man, I ain't never taking a ride from this dude again.
Never ate gator, never planned to eat gator. No. Not happening.
Ain't gonna happen, man.
I haven't since I was little.
I'm not the biggest seafood fan in general. The closest thing to seafood I even eat is sushi, and it has to be a certain type of sushi. I seen a post. I seen Anzo posted on it where it had the roach leg and the crab leg, and he was like,
"Oh God, that's."
It's true though. It is the roach of the sea, man.
And then when I went to the biodome, right, they had this little thing in the middle, and they had one little crab walking around, and I took a picture of it, and I'm like, this is what you guys are fucking eating. This little fucking nasty, man. No. Nah, man. That's what I'm saying. When I walked around there, especially when I went to the fish, there was this fish. It was fucking huge, bro. And I'm like, this is the shit people fucking eat, man. Hell to the fucking no. There's starfish in there and everything. I'm like, yo, man.
I can't eat fish, man. My dad used to try to make me eat it when I was a kid.
Mine too.
It's just, I don't know, man. No matter what type of fish he tried to feed me, it all had that same taste.
And same kind of texture. And I hate fish. It's the fish texture.
It's like flaky and just can't do it, man. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be looking at salmon. I'm like, man, that looks good. Too bad it doesn't taste good.
Yeah, not me, man. I look at fish and I'm just like, no, I think I'm good.
I don't even know how we got back onto food talk, man. Thank you guys for talking about grits.
Yeah,
grits,
I know, right?
Fish and grits, man. Fish and grits.
I thought we were talking about Donner.
Yeah, Richard Donner, man. He directed Grits. Man, we had the main topic is Richard Donner passed away at age 91. We only even talked about him for like 2 minutes.
What else is new on Storm's life?
Well, man, dude.
All right, we get sidetracked very easily.
Well, tomorrow's topic is going to be YouTube algorithm screws YouTubers.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people complaining about that.
I'm glad it's not just me, dude. I'm not even breaking 1,000 views in anything. I released a video. I know for a fact if I would have released this video 6 months ago, it would have had 3,000 views now. That video still only it hasn't even cracked 1,000. How many views? The Lego Spider-Man one. It's got 783 views, man. Either they're not showing because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes Danny, Chris, and even you, Anzo, you guys will post a video, it's not in my feed. And then Danny and Chris will be like, did you guys see the video? I'm like, I never seen anything in my feed. You know? So what's the point?
Yeah, I did one today.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
I didn't get it either.
Sonic 2.
So if what's the point of people hitting the subscribe button if they're not posting the feed or having the bell notification? What's the point of that?
I've been meaning to do 2 videos. I wanted to do a trailer reaction to the I already seen it, so how can you do a trailer reaction to a video I already seen? But I wanted to do a trailer reaction to the He-Man. I wanted to do that trash. I wanted to do
it looks clean.
It looks trash. I wanted to do a trailer reaction to Mortal Kombat, and I wanted to do it, which I might do the trailer reaction to the Transformers. Yo, that Transformers look fire!
I didn't.
The third
season.
They had
a trailer.
I didn't see that
the third season. Whoo, it's fucking the Beast Wars are in it. Yes, the cartoon one. The Beast Wars and the Optimus Primal is in it. Cheetah's in it. It looks fire. It looks clean, bro.
I did a trailer reaction to the Mortal Kombat one. That video only has 600 views. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I was gonna do a trailer reaction to He-Man, but it launched when I was at work, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta watch this. So I just went to the bathroom and watched it. I'm like, fuck the trailer reaction. I'm sitting there going.
Well, the other night when you were asking me on, and I think it was just you and Danny on, because I was busy, and you said, He-Man was going to be one of the topics, the new trailer. I'm like, what new fucking trailer?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
So I had to go look it up and watch it, and
it looks clean, man. I know Ando hates it.
I know, and I know Chris is on my side on this one. I know Chris is on my side.
Yeah, that's all fucking Tila, man.
Exactly. 100%.
I'm gonna give Ando props, okay? Because she did narrate the whole damn trailer. Mm-hmm. She narrated the whole trailer. Like it was all about oh, magic and this, and she throws her thing, and then she comes back, and it is like I'm not gonna lie, it is all Tila, right? And you can tell it's gonna be all Tila, at least in that first part.
First season, yeah.
And all the scenes of fucking He-Man look like they're all going to take place in one fucking time.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah, except for probably that fight where he's evil.
I think that one part where she's like, "Do you still remember the words?" And he's like, "You never forget." And he's like, "I have a feeling that's going to be the final episode of that season. It's going to be about him trying to get. You're going to have that one scene with him as He-Man. He's going to get beat. The sword's going to split, and then." It's gonna be Tila just trying to get him to come back.
Him the sword back. Yeah.
And then the very last episode will him get He-Man again. And then it's gonna depend on what part 2 and part 3 is gonna be about. But yeah, as soon as I see
animation looks sick.
Yeah.
Animation looks sick. I'll give it that, man. But I was just like, oh man, I don't want to see Tila. I hope it's good. I'm gonna watch it, but that's just not what I wanted to see.
It's just like. I was telling Danny this, like, I don't really care because I waited so long to get He-Man, and I know we got the early 2000 cartoon, and that's fine, but I feel like they're taking this really serious because that animation looks fire. So the fan of me is going to give it the benefit of the doubt, but I mean, you can't help but look at it and go, well, look what they're trying to accomplish here. It's the same thing. She's got to. Why? This is gonna sound bad, and I don't mean it to sound bad, and people can clip it out. But why is it that in order for a female to be strong, she has to look like a dude? Why? Why can't she be sexy and be strong? There are women out there who are sexy. They are built and they're great, right? And Chris, I'm showing this off. But that's fine. Okay, I agree with you. But like why do you have to have muscles and have all pun? Okay, I'm not gonna go that far. I was gonna say something really bad, but have the I almost said the D word, but have that haircut, right? Like, why do you have to have that haircut?
And do you notice in the trailer she doesn't have it on one scene? And then she has it in the next, so she obviously cuts her hair like that during the show.
Once she throws her crown down, right, she goes off, and then apparently she gets surgery and grabs a dick. So that looks like what's gonna happen.
I don't know about that one.
I just been canceled, but yeah, I don't get it. It's the same thing in Last of Us 2. Why does Abby's character have to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Like, dude, like. What the hell, man? Why don't you just put some flannel on him and make him the brawny guy? Like, come on, man. Dude, just some geeky guy coming in. I might know a little something about bad haircuts. Yeah, well, your haircuts are better than their haircuts, man.
I'm a little worried on this show. I really am, and
as am I.
Because it also, to me, it don't even feel like it even takes place, as far as the 80s He-Man goes, it don't look like a continuation of that to me. It looks more like it's a continuation of the 2001. And I guess it's maybe just because of the animation style, but it also because the 2001 gave us a story that went with the characters and everything. So that's what it feels like to me more, because the 80s one, it was just like one-off episodes that I remember at least.
There was like no story to the 80s one.
Exactly.
Like each episode has its own standalone story. It was serialized.
Mm-hmm.
So what this looks like to me, it does feel like it's a story from the 2001, but with the character designs of the 80s. It kind of feels like that because He-Man looks more like the action figure He-Man rather than what he looks like in the 2000 show. But I don't know, man.
Even ends still.
I don't know. We'll know we just need a movie. We need a new movie. That's right, Tila, T-Man.
But at this point, man, are we sure they're gonna fucking do a movie properly now? You do a He-Man movie, it's gonna be done properly. You do a Thundercats movie, are they gonna do these things properly now?
I rather, dude. I have no. Dude, right. Well, you saw who they originally cast to play He-Man, right? It was like this little Hispanic guy. Like this dude's like skinny as hell. It's like, how you gonna be He-Man, bro?
Exactly, and I just don't think they're going to do anything. If they touch these properties again, the movie will be all right to probably a new generation, but us older fans that grew up in the time, we're going to sit there and we're going to bitch about it. We're not going to be happy with it.
It's so easy to do He-Man though, dude. I know this sounds like a cop out, and it's probably the easy fix. All you do is just grab Chris Hemsworth, give him the fucking sword, and say, "I have the." Chris Hemsworth is the perfect He-Man, dude. I don't care if it's typecasting; he is the perfect He-Man. And then you just get some badass actor to play Skeletor and just have him fight, and I'm happy. That's all we need, man. Get some fly ass girls to play Tila and She-Ra. I said fly ass girls, not some bush looking guys wearing flannel. And then have them come on. Yeah, dude, like straight up. But see, that's the thing. And David Goyer was writing and gonna direct Masters of the Universe movie. And dude, I seen his concept art. That shit looked dope. And then they took him off the project.
Yeah, probably because he wasn't following the agenda.
It's ridiculous, man. It's like it's
Sony, dude. They're just as bad as WB.
Sony is, in a lot of ways, Sony's worse than WB. Because at least WB tries to course correct. Sony just does stuff blindfolded. Like, they have way more misses than they do hits.
Exactly. You're talking about a company that was wanting to take Men in Black and 21 Jump Street and put it together as a movie.
And that was serious. They were really going to do that.
Yes.
Because Danny texted me the other day.
Person has that idea.
Danny texted me the other day, and Danny was like, "Hey, did you see the He-Man trailer?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's trash." And he was like, "Oh, come on, man, it looks fire." I'm like, "No, man, And my worst fucking fears were confirmed. We're getting a Tila.
Yeah, and that was exactly what we seen in that trailer. Exactly what we had discussed on that.
Yep. Yeah. But you gotta see the Beast Wars one, man. You gotta see that one, the Transformers.
I've never watched Transformers cartoon. I've never watched the only thing I've ever watched was the movies. And
you guys fucking suck.
Well, see, you're older than me, right? Like you're about my cousin's age. My cousin loved Transformers. I was in the He-Man Thundercat, so I came a little bit after you. Here? So yeah, like because me and you're like closer to age than me and Anzo, So Anzo is much closer to my cousin's age, and he had all the Transformers, Voltron, like that was his stuff. And then I came in at He-Man, Thundercats, and then eventually Ninja Turtles.
So He-Man started in 1981.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what
I was born in 84.
Transformers cartoon.
Yeah, you were born. You came around. You were born around the time it was starting to hit the popularity, the high popularity, because I was already having them.
So He-Man started in what did I say, 1981.
Yeah,
and 1981.
And this is what I thought. Transformers in 1984.
Yeah, Transformers came later.
Yeah, and
Transformers came around the same time. When they had the G.I. Joe show cartoon, and that's
by
what
the time
Thundercats and all that was on. Yeah,
and by the time Transformers came out, He-Man wasn't really that much of a thing anymore.
No, He-Man was starting to fade.
Yeah, He-Man was starting to fade.
Because He-Man faded. He-Man faded right around the time that the movie came out.
But see what helps
the-
He-Man though, because I was into He-Man all the way up until 1989, 1990. What helped that was the reruns though, because they were always on reruns.
Oh.
Yeah, because it stopped in 1983.
Yeah, because the toys and stuff actually started going downhill around what 86, 87.
87 when the movie came out,
Yeah.
because the movie figures were the three movie figures that they made for it were the last of the line.
Mm.
So
I remember when I was watching that documentary about Masters of the Universe and they were showing all the toys. I was just like, I had it.
Exactly. Dude,
I had it.
I give my dad a lot of shit for being hard on me as a kid, but like 3 or 4 times a week he would come home from work and he would have a new He-Man action figure for me. Like I had every He-Man action figure.
Me too.
And I'm so mad because there was so much money. Meanwhile, I buried Mordak in the backyard and I never found him again.
Oh my God. I think it's the original He-Man, 20 grand. I was like, holy fuck.
Dude, I was at MegaCon 2 years ago, and there's always people that sells these figures, right? And they had a loose He-Man figure. Right, it looked raggedy and everything, right? And I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna buy this. It's the original He-Man figure. It's loose. I'm like, I want a piece of my childhood back. I'm like, how much for it? It's like $150 for a loose figure. I'm like, man, dude, you had your damn mind. I ain't paying $150 for a toy that you play. Nah, man. I'll just take my chances at Goodwill.
They're expensive now.
If I had known the things I had known back then when I was a kid, bro, I would have still had all my He-Mans in their packages. They'd be in a safe right now because those things I had, though, even the fucking ones that no one even really talked about anymore. You know, the battle damage He-Man.
Oh yeah,
chest that hurt. The battle damage Skeletor.
I had all those, bro. All those.
Too, man.
Just imagine, even the accessories. Still in the box and everything, as many as they were.
Dude, I used to have I used to have the Castle Grayskull. I used to have the real Ghostbusters fire set. I used to have the Ninja Turtles sewer set. I used to have the tank from Thundercats. I used to have a lot of that stuff.
I had some Thundercats. Mine was mostly G.I. Joes, Transformers, and He-Mans.
Here's the thing, right? I bought shitloads of G.I. Joe. I never watched the show. I just love those figures, man.
I watched the movie. The cartoon movie back then. But yeah, I just got the figures to have the figures, and then I made up my own goddamn stories.
Yeah, and the only Transformers I ever owned was the Happy Meal ones.
Wow.
I never even had any of those either.
I had the big fucking G.I. Joe jet there, the white one. I had that. I had the tanks. I had the little helicopters and shit. I had all of that shit, bro.
Yeah, I never had any of that. I used to take them, like Chris said, make my own story. Used to put nail polish on them, look like they were bleeding and shit. I would steal my sister's nail polish, put it on there. Fast Eddie threw in a $5 super chat. Resident Evil Infinite Darkness looks fire. I still haven't looked at that trailer. Hold on, let me fire this thing up. I still haven't. What is it? Is it an animated movie?
Yeah, it's animated.
Resident. Dude, I really thought about considering getting a PS5 the other day.
So
why?
You're gonna think I'm stupid when I tell you why. So I've been having,
especially when you don't touch your Xbox.
I know my Xbox is collecting dust here. I've been wanting to play Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, right? I'm like, man, I really want to play Final Fantasy Intergrade. You know, I already beat the first part of it, but the DLC came out and they have it like the complete edition on the PS5. So I'm like, oh man, I really want to get this. Plus, there's a new Final Fantasy demo called Stranger's Paradise or something like that. I'm like, man, I really want to play these games. But then I'm sitting there thinking, like, so I'm gonna pay $800 for a PS5, then another $70 for the game when I could just buy the DLC for $20 on my PS4. Let me see. $900, $20, you know. So yeah, I didn't end up getting it. 10-minute warning in 10-minute warning.
All I'm saying is I'm glad I got mine when I did. I'm glad I got it. I have it there. Good.
Walmart put the display up for it. Like they have like the demo thing. Dude, that fucking thing is huge, bro. That thing is bigger than my computer tower.
Yeah, it is.
That is huge. My brother brought his over to my house, and
Dion
I'm like,
has one?
God damn. Yeah.
How did he get one?
He bought
store, Rob.
He went to he pulled it up where he was looking for it where it alert him when a store get one.
Yeah.
And he bought the bundle.
Oh.
So he got the bundle that comes with Miles Morales.
That over the Xbox Series X?
Yep.
I mean, there's a reason why I stopped talking to him. I'm gonna message him.
Yeah, that damn thing is huge. He put it next to my TV. I told my wife, I was like, look at our new router.
Yeah. Just some geeky got through another $5 super chat. Who would win in a fight, Galactus or Dom and his family? Oh, Dom and his family.
Dom is invincible.
Yeah, he's invincible, man. Dude, he jumped. Okay, I know this is a minor spoiler. I'm not gonna tell you when it's gonna happen, but there's this part in the movie where there's this giant thing rolling downhill. It gets shot 4 times by missiles from a jet. Dom jumps out of this thing exploding, rolls over, and his shirt is still white and has no holes in it.
Yeah.
That's not even to mention the part where he rips the roof down on something, falls. He's fighting like 30 guys. I'm like, man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Just some geeky guy doing another $5 super chat. Hey, Rob, you get to be married with the woman of your dreams for life, but you have to eat deep fried alligator for it to happen. I mean, do I have to eat deep fried alligator like forever or just one time?
Forever.
He didn't say that. If it's just one time, I'll think about it.
Forever. Every week.
Dion said he got a GameStop bundle.
Well, Dion, I can't believe you wasted that money when you could have got an Xbox Series X. So now you're not even. Well, he's got an Xbox One, so he can still play Halo. But
exactly. How you think I'm gonna play it? I ain't buying either one.
And I'm gonna tell you this straight up. If you bought PlayStation 5 or you bought Xbox, you ain't wasting your money. I'll tell you that.
There's just what's there to play on the PS5 right now, though?
Miles Morales, but what's there to really play on the Xbox?
There's nothing to play on the Xbox either, so that's a great point. That's why it's been
that's the issue, right? Because for some reason these exclusive games or just new games have taken so long to come out already, man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
We're almost at a year now.
Yeah. Hard to believe, right? Devin threw in a $5 super chat. Fans, give me Spider-Man trailer. Sony, you'll get the trailer, or you'll get your trailer when you fix this damn door. Dude, I just
people
hope,
are like, bitch.
I hope the Sinister Six shows up and like Peter Parker can't beat him, and then Dom comes in and is like, "That's okay, we got family, dude."
I know. I think we'll get the Spider-Man trailer during Black Widow.
Yeah. Well, we got 3 days.
Thursday.
Yep. I can't wait to see it. I'm excited.
5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
I'm excited for it.
And then I gotta go take care of something. I'm excited for it too. It's been a while. No, it's not that. But it's been a while. Well, maybe. But it's been a while since as much as I give Fast 9 a lot of shit, it felt good being back in movie theater though. Like it felt good, like sitting there seeing. I'm like, look at this shit I'm seeing on theater.
Was that the first movie you seen?
That was your first.
No,
I was
no.
going to ask him.
The first movie I went to go see since COVID was Raya. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this was different though, because when we went to go see Raya, it was only like 3 people in the theater. Like this Fast 9 was pretty packed. Like there was people legit everywhere, And I was like, oh, this kind of feels like old times again. I mean, I'm barely seeing people wearing masks anymore.
No.
Here they still wear masks, but only when we're like in public places.
There was a few people when I went to see Mortal Kombat in theater, so
I can't believe you wasted money on that shit.
I can't believe people went to go see that shit in theater.
I know.
I wanted to see it on the nice big screen.
Goro in a trailer park.
Oh my god! Don't remind me.
Getting beat by fucking Cole Young.
Yep.
Fucking Cole. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
love. Hey Rob, you want that Cole Young that I sent you?
Yeah, this motherfucker.
Picture of the other day.
This son of a bitch sent me a picture of a Cole Young pop figure. He's like, I got something for you. Like, get the hell out of here. If he's a pop figure, you know they're putting him in the video games.
They better not put him in the video game.
Bet
They
he's in the
better
next
not.
one.
I don't think so.
Just
You see, this is
What?
the thing I want to know before you get to that. Does NetherRealms, did they have anything to do with the movie?
I don't think so. I think they're just consultants.
Good question.
Yes.
The studio has final say on anything. Like Stan Lee and all these people. No one from Marvel Comics has any say what happens in the Marvel movies.
Facts.
They're just there as consultants if someone has a question, so they can go to Ed Boon and say, "Hey, what about this, and this?" And he can give him his opinion. But at the end of the day, the director, writer, and studio has final say on everything.
Right, because
So-
they buy the license
Yeah.
from the game. They buy the license, right? So
Yeah.
when they buy the license, they're able to do whatever they want to it. But just because they did that, don't think that because we're going to get a game, it's going to be Cole Young in it. No, it's totally different.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if NetherRealms is going to try to put him in. I don't know. He might be a DLC.
We'll see him in the animated movie.
Well, I tell you this, that they just released that Mortal Kombat 11 has no more DLC coming for it, so we ain't getting him in that one.
Yeah.
No,
No, it won't be for that one.
We're probably going to get
They've wrapped
Injustice.
that one up.
Yeah, we're going to get Injustice 3 next, and then Mortal Kombat 12 after that. That's the way they've been doing it. It's been Injustice, Mortal Kombat. So usually when the DLC wraps up, that's when the next one's coming out.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said. They got rid of. They stopped doing a Mortal Kombat so that they can work on their other projects. I don't think we're going to see another Mortal Kombat for at least 2 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2-3 years because you figure if Injustice comes out in late 21 or early 2022,
22.
the DLC will last
22,
that
right?
entire year. So we'll probably see Mortal Kombat 12 in like 2023, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just
It'll be a
some geeky
while.
guy. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Just some geeky guy said, I hope Dom. Well, they gotta put that Cole Young in there. Hope Dom appears in Shazam 2 and walks up to Billy's mom and says, "Why would you abandon Billy like that? You don't do that to family, bitch." That would be great. That would be great. Why'd you do that? You don't do that.
Shit.
To family. You know what the best meme is? The one where it shows this guy's all about family, and then it shows John Cena, but we just found out about his brother 9 movies in.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And he was the one who sent his brother away.
Yeah, dude. In the flashback scenes, his brother, they're both in their 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
The young Dom is like 2 feet taller
Yes,
than John Cena's character. But then when they flash to present day, John Cena's like 2 feet taller. I was like, they're not teenagers, so they didn't have a growth spur, Freaking young Dom is taller than the actual Dom.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, get the hell out of here, man, with this shit. So with that said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I gotta go take care of some stuff. I do have Anzo and Chris's YouTube channel in the description box below, as well as Danny's. So hopefully Prune Daddy's okay. Maybe he just has the shits, I did text him, he didn't respond, so he's probably a little cranky. But anyway, guys, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, follow the links in the description box below. And until next time, guys, later. Peace out.
Guys.